Today's day 7. I rode 80 miles from Umatilla, Oregon to Lewis and Clark Trail State Park near Waitsburg, Washington, with almost 4,000 feet of elevation gain. I took Highway 739 out of Umatilla and followed the highway along the Columbia River until I arrived at Walla Walla Junction. Stopped along the way to take a video of these buttes that rise up along the highway. And you can see the terrain has changed quite drastically from the forests that were on the western part of Oregon have disappeared, and now there's hardly any vegetation at all. There's no trees, just some scrub bushes and some grass, and mostly rocks and dirt. At Walla Walla Junction, I took Highway 12 to Walla Walla, and out of Walla Walla, I took a back road called Middle Waitsburg Road. It was a beautiful road. Everybody should see this area. It goes through the famous Palouse area of southeastern Washington state. It's famous for its spectacular wheat fields. Here's a picture of what these wheat fields look like. After a long day of riding through the wheat fields, I finally made it to Waitsburg and the Lewis and Clark Trail State Park. The park has a thick forest of pine trees and lots of mosquitoes. A guy named Nick rode into the park, and I invited him to set up his tent on my campsite. Nick was riding his bike across country. He had started his ride in Atlanta, Georgia in the month of March. Nick told me that when he got to Colorado, he ran into a snowstorm. He had to wait for 3 days for the roads to be cleared. This completed my first week of riding. I'd ridden 394 miles, or an average of 65 miles a day.